The water rescue at the reservoir comes on the heels of a drowning off Harbor Creek Saturday morning.
A 3-year-old boy who went missing off Northview Drive near the steep lakeshore line was found a short time later in the lake, and despite rescue efforts, could not be revived. It had our Lisa Adams thinking about water safety for families this summer, whether they're in a boat or on shore or at guarded Presque Isle beaches. She joins us live now from the Bayfront. Lisa.
Good evening, Mike and Eva. The water, especially the waters of Lake Erie and Presque Isle Bay, are a wonderful asset around here, but they can also be very dangerous, and not just for children, for adults as well. So I checked in with lifeguard managers over at Presque Isle State Park, as well as the Coast Guard at the U.S. Coast Guard station here, for some basic safety tips and reminders around the water this summer, whether it's here on the bayfront or even creeks and streams and ponds. Staying safe around the water, whether boating, swimming, or being near some of the steep banks of Lake Erie to the east or west, requires what safety officials call situational awareness. That means being aware of the risks, the weather conditions if they change, and keeping young children in your sight at all times, even holding their hands. The other important factor is to have a safety plan, like where to meet if there is an emergency. Your kids should know the color of your car and where you parked, and you should know what clothing items your family members are wearing if they do get separated from you on land or in water. On a boat, it means filing a float plan. That means letting somebody know, a contact know, you're heading onto the water, where you're going, and how long you'll be there.
Email that plan or text it to a friend, and if your friend doesn't hear back from you, then they can notify the Coast Guard, hey, you're missing, and we can find you, and this way we'll know that you're in distress sooner.
Also, we ask the parents and the adults that are supervising the children to be, in the water with them, at the water's edge with them, and making sure that they're keeping an eye on those little ones as well.
Now, the tragic drowning incident involving a 3-year-old over the weekend happened out in Harbor Creek, where there's a really steep bank, a steep drop-off into the lake. The coroner, of course, ruling that death accidental. State police, though, are still investigating the circumstances. They'll turn their findings over to the district attorney in Erie County to determine if any charges might be warranted. Meantime, though, it is going to be Memorial Day weekend this weekend. We want you all to stay safe out there, whatever your plans are.